Issues on the ballot tomorrow. Here's one we haven't talked about, but it's really important. Voters in Clark County are going to decide tomorrow whether to change the county's current form of leadership with a whole new charter.
Right now, there are 3 commissioners, but there could be more leaders depending on what happens tomorrow. Tim Becker, he's been looking into this. He's here with more to explain.
Yeah, you guys know home rule charter campaigns are usually pretty low key, but in the case of this one in Clark County, well, things have been somewhat intense. People who want to see the charter passed, well, they tell me the current system of governance is simply outdated, while those who are urging people to vote no on the charter argue that the system as it is right now is perfectly healthy.
It takes 3 kings and trades them for 5 pawns.
Commissioner David Medore is against the new charter. He tells me if passed, it'll only dismantle an already working leadership system and its representative form of government.
We're as healthy as they get. The charter takes away representative government and hands it to an unelected bureaucrat. That's not government closer to the people. That's government that's been alienated from the people.
But those for the charter,
with just one other vote, this man can raise your taxes, rezone your land, and choose your garbage collector.
Say it'll equalize the balance of power that is tipped since it was put in place 125 years ago.
The structure that we have right now at our county level is the same as when we were 12,000 people in Clark County. Things have changed a bit. We're now nearly 500,000 people.
They argue the current commissioner system leaves all the county control with 3 people that have both legislative and executive power.
What it really means is that these 3 people have more control than almost any other elected representative in the entire state.
To change that, the charter calls for 5 county councilors with only legislative power. 4 would be voted in by proposed districts and a chair voted on county-wide. The councilors would then hire 1 county manager for executive oversight, a change that opponents say makes it a less representative form of government.
What this charter does, it takes the executive powers that's shared between 3 commissioners and concentrates that power into an unelected bureaucrat.
Speaking to David Medore, he says it's not broken, that you want to fix something that's not broken. What is your approach?
Well, we believe that we should always be striving to improve.
Now, the charter calls for redistributing the salaries of the 3 current commissioners, just over $100,000 each, and they're going to redistribute that among the councilors' positions. There's 4 of those. That'd be about $53,000 each a year, and then a little more for the chair, who is voted on county-wide. Of course, we're going to be sure and follow this tomorrow night and let you know what happens.
Well, that alone would make it controversial, and for other reasons as you just described.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim.